Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to take a look at the Curtis Stone multi-cooker, and I'm going to make stuffed pepper soup. Alright guys, this is the Curtis Stone multi-cooker. It's 6.5 quarts. It comes with an aluminum pot. It's like cast iron, but it's cast aluminum. Has this, first we'll start with the cookbook and directions it has, or recipes in that. Spoon, rice cup, extension cord, or power cord, sorry. And it has a Durastone lining inside, non-stick. And you could go two ways with this when you get it. You could buy it new at HSN. It's on clearance right now for $109. Or what I did is I bought one refurbished from a website. It was $69, but it's in excellent condition, like brand new. Not a scratch or a mark on it. And the nice thing about buying it refurbished is somebody else had the headache of getting it in the mail and it was broke. They restore it to perfect and it's guaranteed to work. And this pot, you can cook on the stovetop with this. It's induction ready, works with any kind of cooking surface. And it can go in the oven up to 450 degrees. So I'm going to get this pot washed up and we're going to plug this in. But I'll go through the controls on the front here real quick for you. Let me zoom in. This here has a little bit of fuzz on it. This here has slow cook, sear, saute, braise, stir fry, keep warm, manual mode, temp timer, start stop, up and down to add and subtract temperature and time. It has a progress bar, preheating, cooking, keep warm, Fahrenheit. And up top, this will say your time and your temperature. And up top here, there'll be a square that blinks around, or a rectangle that shows you it's warming up. I'll show you that when it's all plugged in, but so far I'm liking this. Hopefully it works as well as it did on TV. It gets really hot. It gets up to like 450 degrees for searing and stuff like that. So let me get the pot cleaned up and get working on the recipe here. Alright, I turned this on. I set it on a sear saute setting, and on a sear saute setting the hottest it gets is 420 degrees. So I have it on its hottest because we're going to brown up some ground beef in there. And right now it says preheating. When it's ready to go, it'll say cooking. When I'm ready to add the ground beef in, I'll bring you guys back. And you can see that bar blinking around there saying that it's working. Okay, this is preheated. It took about 8 minutes and it gave a beep to let me know it's preheated. And this thing's hot, guys. Now I have some ground beef here. This is about 2 pounds. You could use less if you like, just as what I have packaged. I'm going to get this in here and get it browned up, and if I have to drain out the excess grease, I'll do that when it's done browning. Alright, now that my ground beef is brown and I drained off the excess grease, and this searing works really well on this, guys. This gets really hot. I have 1 onion and 2 green bell peppers I diced up. I'm going to get that in there, and I'm going to saute that in with the ground beef until they start to soften up. Okay, now that my vegetables are starting to get soft, I'm going to season this. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt, and your seasonings are to taste. You can add as much or as little as you like. I'm going to add in about a ½ teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Give that a quick stir. Everything nice and blended. Alright, now I'm going to add in a can of diced tomatoes. This here is 28 ounces. Well, we're still set on sear saute for just now. I'm going to add in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. I'm going to add in a 14.5-ounce can of chicken broth. I'm going to add in 1 cup of rice, and that's regular white rice. It isn't instant rice. And I'm going to add in 2 cups of water. And you see this bad boy can hold a large quantity of stuff. Give that a stir to get your rice and sauces mixed in with the spices and the ground beef. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this. Alright, now I canceled the sear saute. I'm going to go to manual mode. I'm going to set my temperature up to 210. That's the highest. And I'm going to set my time for 45 minutes. Now once this reaches that temperature, that'll come to a nice simmer, and it'll go for 45 minutes and it'll automatically kick into the keep warm setting. Okay, my soup is done. It only took 40 minutes, and I added about a cup of water in there because it was getting too thick for my liking. This is ready to go. Let's go and fix up a bowl and see how it tastes. Alright guys, let me give this a try. Get a little pepper, some tomato, and some rice. It's going to be hot. Rice, the peppers, they're tender, has a really good stuffed pepper flavor. So it's just like stuffed peppers that aren't peppers that are soup. The cooker worked great. It brought that up to a nice gentle boil. Guys, for $110 on HSN, it's a bargain. You really want to save money, just search for it on the internet. Target, a couple of those sites will come up with refurbished. Just like brand new, no scratches, no dings, no dents, nothing. Perfect. $69 works great. This was a look at the Curtis Stone multi-cooker. Thanks for watching, supporting me. Remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.